So if I was a dude and I was a kid and I idolized this other kid so much, I would dress like him and hit on his sister. But then this other guy shows up and he's all, Kari, the digital world's in danger. Let's go. And I'm all, whoa, I am not going to lose to a kid in a bucket hat. Take me with you. And then there's this weird flash of light and I get this weird thing and Kari's all like, oh great, now Davis has a Digivice. So they take me to the digital world, and I get this outfit that makes me look like a pilot on Flavortown Airlines. And we go to this cave, and Ty's there, and he's all, what the digi-fuck, why is Davis here? And I'm all, I don't digi-have a clue. You're doing that wrong. Here, lift this digi-egg. So I totally do. And then this monster pops out, and he's all like, oh boy, Davis, I've been waiting a long time to meet you. I'm Vmon, and I'm great. And I'm all, oh, digi-heck, yeah, you are. So then this Digimon attacks, and Vmon digivolves with the digi-egg, and I'm all like, digi-armor enter! Jais, wow, you are not kidding about this digi-prefix thing. And Ty's like, I know, right? Also, I noticed your goggles were broken, so here, have mine. And I'm like, oh, cool. Will this protect me from getting digi-dirt into my digi-eyes? And he's like, what? No, they just make you the leader. Rad. So then we get a bunch of digi-destined with digi-eggs.
I get the digi-eggs of love and sincerity.
Is this because you have a crush on every boy?
No, it's because I sincerely wish you'd shut up, Davis. My digi-eggs are knowledge and reliability.
Is this because you have the knowledge to know all of our plans are bad, and you reliably second-guess all of your decisions?
I still get the digi-egg of light.
It's because you're the light of my life, Kari.
Ugh.
And I also get the digi-egg of friendship, because when Matt sets the bar for friendship, anybody can pass it.
What about me? Mine's hope.
I hope you back off, TM. So then we gotta find this Digimon Emperor guy who's abusing a bunch of Digimon. But first I gotta play a soccer match against Kenichi Joji! And I accidentally hurt him. And I'm all, sorry about your leg, Ken. And he's all,
that's some nice friends you've got there, Davis. Would be a shame if something were to happen to them.
And I'm all, this guy, am I right? But then we go to the digital world, and the Digimon Emperor has the same cut on his leg, and I'm all, Kenichi Joji is the Digimon Emperor! And he's all, I'm gonna scotch tape a Digimon together, that'll learn you! So we go to his base, and TJ no-sells a whip to the face. That's the best you've got. And he proceeds to beat the shit out of Ken, which allows me to get the Digi-Egg of Miracles and Digivolve to Magnamon. And I'm like, wow, that's so cool. Let's never mention this again. And then Wormmon gets jacked up and dies, so Ken goes on a sadness mosey to get him back. Meanwhile, the new evil Digimon, Arukenimon, shows up with her simp boyfriend in a Jeep, and they use a bunch of spires to make War Greymon but edgy. And I'm like, we need help. Ken, let's be friends. Kenny boy, let's be friends. So I slap him in the face, and now he's my friend. So we DNA Digivolve, and Black War Greymon's all like, what is my purpose? And he destroys a bunch of stuff until a dragon comes out and calls us all little bitches. So then we go to the real world for Ken's shitty Christmas party, and Digimon start attacking the world. But for plot convenience, mine and Ken's DNA Digimon digivolves into a jet for some reason, and we get to travel the world and meet other Digidestined who we're super thirsty for or are super thirsty for us. But then a whole bunch of kids get kidnapped, and Ken's all like, they copied my dark spore, which makes me good at sports and also math. So then this zombie dude shows up and uses the kids to open a portal to another world, and it turns out Myotismon is just using him as a skin suit. And Myotismon's all, I have digivolved to Mallow Myotismon. I will put you into a world of illusions. And he puts all my friends into a world of illusions. Except me. What? Why didn't it work? Because I don't give a digi-fuck. So I wish for all 3 versions of Vmon to save my friends.
Did you forget Magnamon?
Shit! So all my Digivolutions, and all my friends' Digivolutions, and all their Digivolutions kick Malomyotismon so hard, we break into the digital world, where he's apparently stronger, and everyone's like,
oh, this is hopeless.
And I'm like, no, you have to believe in me. And believe in my dream to own a noodle cart. And every Digidestined in the world believes it really hard, and Malomyotismon just kind of explodes. And we all live happily ever after. Except the epilogue is trash and I refuse to acknowledge it. Ifso Factso, Digimon don't really die. They just get turned into data or possess some sad people and come back more pissed off. How do we want the theme song to go? I don't know. Why don't we just go Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions, and then fucking Greg or somebody breaks it just change. Greg, fucking can you calm down, please?